What's good, y'all? It's your boy Chinadu. I'm here with another episode of the Chin Chat, and I'm here to tell y'all right now that the NBA Finals is basically over. The other night, the Warriors lost to the Toronto Raptors 105-92 at the Oracle. The Raptors are now up 3-1 with one win away from clinching the NBA championship. But before I get into it, I just have two things to say. Number one, I'm not calling any more final series ever again, because every time I do that, I'm always wrong, and I hate being wrong. So I'm not doing that anymore. It's slow for that. Number two, shout out to my boy Ike. I have to shout him out. He's a diehard Toronto Raptors fan, and he's been with them through the mud. After disappointed season after disappointed season, he stuck with them. He never switched sides, and now they're one win away from the NBA championship. So shout out to him. It was worth the wait, brother. But anyway, on to the game though. The Warriors, they're looking like a shell of them old selves though. This is not the Warriors that we're used to. The back-to-back defending champions, Clay running off screens, Steph running off screens. No, the Raptors have them clamped. The Raptors are led by their superstar Kawhi Leonard, who the other night had 36 points on 0 turnovers. We haven't seen a performance like that since Michael Jordan. So Kawhi is on a tear right now. No lie, this playoff performance that he's been putting on since the start of the playoffs has been one of the best performances that we've ever seen in the game today. So that's huge. But on to the role players. How about the role players? Guys stepping up. Guys like Ibaka, who had 20 off the bench the other day. Siakam had 19. Kyle Lowry's playing a lot better. Shout out to him. Starting off this series, I said that Kyle Lowry was a huge liability. I didn't think that he would come to show up and play, but he has this whole series. He's been locked in. I think Kawhi's demeanor is rubbing off on him, which is a good thing because, he's known for choking, but the fact that, he's showed up to play this finals is huge for the team because I think he is their second best player for now. I think Siakam's coming, but so he was one of those people that he had to support Kawhi. He had to help Kawhi because we knew what we were going to get from Kawhi, but for Lowry to show up, that's good. But also, like I said, Siakam, Fred VanVleet has been showing up to play, and they've just been outplaying the Warriors role players. In every victory in this finals, the team that has won, their role players have played better than the other team's role players. You can't just rely on your superstar. We saw that in Game 3 when Curry was out there by himself, he scored 47 points, but they ended up losing the game because they had no production from anybody else. But speaking of the Warriors, though, the Warriors, I think they came in a little too confident, especially after their Western Conference Finals series against the Trailblazers. After watching that series and watching them sweep them, I was of the mindset, as well as I feel like a lot of other people were of the mindset that the Warriors play better. They play better without KD. They're not better without KD, but they do play better because they were sharing the ball more. Steph and Clay are running off screens. The offense wasn't stagnant. Everyone's moving, touching the ball, scoring at will. So we were of that mindset. So I think that coming into the finals, the Warriors were just a little too confident and didn't realize that the Raptors are way better than the Portland Trailblazers. And the Portland Trailblazers were in unfamiliar territory. So these are things that we have to think about. But getting back to Steph Curry, though. Steph Curry, don't get me wrong, one of the greatest shooters in NBA history, unanimous MVP, 2-time MVP, 3-time NBA champ. And in big moments, though, he's questionable. This is not the first time where we questioned Steph Curry's game in huge moments. And don't get me wrong, the other night, he had 27 points, which is solid for any other NBA player. It's solid, and that's a solid game for him, but he's 2 of 9 from shooting, And these are things that people are going to look at when we're ranking Steph Curry among the greats. 2 of 9 at home, losing 2 straight at the Oracle, playing without Kevin Durant, and you're not able to get it done, and you find yourself down 3-1 to a team that has no finals experience. This is the Raptors' first time in the NBA Finals. and the Warriors are down to them 3-1. Granted, I know there's been a lot of injuries, so that plays a part. But still, though, we don't expect them, the defending back-to-back champs, to lose 2 straight at the Oracle. But here we are. The Raptors, congrats to you guys, because you guys are on the brink of a gentleman's sweep. I don't think that the Warriors are going to win Game 5. There's been news that KD has been cleared to practice, so he's questionable for Game 5. And at this moment, they need any help they can get. So I hope he comes back, but we don't know what kind of shape he's going to be in. It's been 2 months since he played, so these are the kind of questions that we need answered going into Game 5. But I personally think that the series will be over tomorrow, because I don't think there's any way the Raptors are losing Game 5 after winning 2 straight on the road. They're gassed right now. They're hyped. They're motivated. They're ready to get this series over with. And quite frankly, as a basketball fan, I've seen enough. This hasn't been a competitive series, and I thought that it was gonna be. I thought teams were just gonna grind. I thought they were gonna grind it out. I thought it was gonna be very competitive, but it's been none of that. So I'm ready for the series to be done. But this is another episode of the Chin Chat. I'm your boy Chinadu Amanu. I appreciate you for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. God bless, and you guys have an amazing day and week.
Where you from? Nigeria.
Your sister's like, yeah, I like that. You feel me?
Yeah, obviously, it's just hilarious.